Here we are again. Yesterday I had that experience of realizing I should be on a morning stand-up call with my colleagues, and I was in the middle of the Western Mediterranean fighting a battle against Italian heavy cruisers. So I'm thinking this ought to be a relatively swift execution. My scouting force is stronger than the Italians here, which consist of a CA and maybe a second one. And we've already dispatched some Pisas in the past. If they don't finish them off, the main force is proceeding as fast as they can into the area, and my carriers over here have already launched a series of strikes against the reported location of their light carrier. So hopefully this will all go swimmingly. Let's see what's happening in terms of gunnery accuracy. Just under 4%, which is fine, no damage. I think we've already hit them a bit seriously. They seem to be slowing down. Let's zoom in a bit. My aim is still to try and get to the east of them to cut off their route home. They've been hitting the rudder? No, they haven't. So that's all going perfectly well. Just want to be mindful of the torpedo range of these couple of destroyers, but so far I'm going to have to probably turn together and give chase to the Pisa, which obviously exhausts the forward magazine but keeps us in contact. Yeah, they still seem to be going quite slowly. Okay, we have some more strike options available on the carriers. Let's just have a little look at that. So yes, select all ready. Oh, seems to have wanted to select the ones that are flying as well, which seems unnecessary. I'm just going to hold them off in reserve for the moment. I go to reports. I want to just clear all of these old reports and wait till we hear something more definitive. Actually, probably clear that one as well because we know where they are. So yeah, some good hits from 10-inch guns from both of my cruisers. I'm, really pleased. This is part of my legacy fleet, and I'm delighted how taking them down from battle cruisers to heavy cruisers has worked very, very well. Oops, there comes some planes. And off they go and do some approaching. Our own range, let's get that out of the way, is only 11,000 yards. So I'm going to take off the turn together and straighten up just to actually increase the range a little bit. Interesting. That's the reported location. That's the actual location. So, that's not actually so bad. And the Pisa has stopped and is on fire. So I'm going to hold fire for the moment and take ourselves away. So there is a report of the carrier. Let's go back to this lot, and all of them are ready, but not the flyers. Let's take the CL location, make it against the CV, coordinate them. There's a big delay in having these two carriers together, so I'm not going to coordinate. I'm going to launch that. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I have some strikes available here and here, and I'm just going to keep them in my back pocket. I'm going to head for the scouting force in that direction, and here is the battle fleet, and I'm going to head towards the carrier as well. Oh, they're plastering the Pisa. Many torpedoes. How easy is it to strike a stationary heavy cruiser? So let's just go up here. Here's another reported, more recent report. I'm leaving the Pisa because I can't imagine that it survived so many torpedo hits, as well as the pasting that it got from my heavy cruisers. So let's just look at the reports again. These are all of single destroyers. So I'm going to delete all of them and wait for fresh information. Hello, there's fresh information. So you can go down that way and you can come and intercept. My carriers are off over here doing stuff in a carrier kind of way. So obviously there's still some destroyers hanging about. Still not seeing the light carrier. Where are you, CVL? What's going on here? I'm going to instruct the carriers to just give themselves a little bit more sea room. I mean, it's nice that they're right outside the naval base at Toulon. It's a bit of a mystery, isn't it? In dusk will be coming soonish, I imagine. Okay, a little bit of time, but 2 hours. Let's send out a bit more, of the float plane edge and see if we can find, not from them, but perhaps from these. So, yeah. So, I don't want to go far. About 100 miles would seem to be fine. But I do want to extend this to here. So that would be great. Feels like we're getting a bit far south. On the coast of Sardinia. Hello, unknown radar. Aha! Just when I was beginning to feel that they might have escaped us. So let's close in. Okay, it's resolving into 2 ships. Probably become 2 destroyers or some nonsense. Ah! Ha-ha! Now I wish I could go faster. I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, this seems like a good moment to unleash my ready strikes on, not on that, but on this. Let's, I don't know, make them go south and get them going straight away. And then also for this one as well. And ditto, launch. Okay, great. Just on the risk that the CVL is quicker than the hunting forces, but it seems to be heading towards my battleships, which is a good thing. Oh, yes. Come to daddy. So it's a Falco, 30 knots, so a tiny bit faster, but hopefully it's not long for this world either. Yeah. A little bit of, there we go. A little bit of practice. Let's straighten up. I don't want to take a needless hit from the destroyer. In fact, let's take control of these destroyers and send them off from support into independent and see if they can't go and deal. So let's turn the battle force back, and indeed the heavy cruisers back. Oh, there's the British Howe. Thanks for your service, but not strictly speaking necessary this time. So yeah, let's take these all back up north. And hopefully that's all perfectly straightforward. And they're giving the destroyer a good old pasting too. Lots more hits. And we've torpedoed the destroyer, so that's great. So I'm going to pop these back into support and thought to put them onto AI. Core. So with them, I want you to be screen. There we go. So here are the carriers. I'll put them back. I think this battle actually is mainly over. So hopefully that's all perfectly straightforward. And here we go into nighttime. So let's put the fleet to go home. And there we go. A few more Italians sent to the bottom of the sea. Does feel a bit cruel, but there you go. Now, of course, we could probably go down to cruise speed and stuff like that. Oh, where does the carriers go? Honestly. And in we go. And that should be that. So here we are, the results of the battle. A light carrier, a heavy cruiser, a destroyer, for the loss of a corvette and a couple of merchant ships. They didn't get to destroy their... Oh, they did get to destroy a bombardment target. Didn't notice that at all. So, yeah. Close that. Then go down. And there we go. Another little prestige. More skills. We've sunk a corvette. They've sunk a corvette. 8 merchant ships and another 4. Can't be helped. We haven't sunk any of theirs, but then I don't think many of theirs are actually out at sea. still blockading them, and they haven't surrendered. Well, I am surprised. Well, that seems fine for just now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And I see you next time for what I feel sure is going to be Italy's surrender. Bye for now.